look at Houston, when you think about it, everyone expected them to be an elite team. Now, obviously, they've had problems thus far, but there's still a lot of time left for them to turn this season around.
Without question, I mean, their expectations may have been a little outsized. This is a terrific team, and even that doesn't mean you'll win every game.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the 5. And for Houston, KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Shepard is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Durant for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Just was a step beyond the half-court line. Durant a threat to let it fly. Great range.
Collins outside. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Houston. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Yes, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Outside Durant. Pass to Shepard. From behind the arc. Durant with another miss. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Harden. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. The 3 ball. And Los Angeles another 3.
No 3 is really a bad 3 when Harden shoots it.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Durant's got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he makes it.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Harden with a screen on Smith. And here's Collins for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3 shot is just that easy.
Şengün, a screen on Harden. On the wing, Thompson. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at. Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
To the paint. Collins finds Harden. Six on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 12.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Now here's Şengün. He's scoreless. Nice shot by Durant.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden from deep three-point land. Rockets with a rebound. And it's Smith penetrating. Leonard against Durant. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Zubac. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Şengün. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
The free throw drops from Zubac. Still in the early stages of the season here. But some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
And here's Shepherd for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
If you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepherd. This kid is special.
To the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
And the Clippers with the ball. After the basket by Houston. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Boy, nice dish that time by Leonard coming off the screen. Always playing at his own pace.
Thompson outside. Here's Shepherd. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
The Clippers lead by 6. Outside Harden. Leonard outside. Pass to Collins. Screen by Leonard. Jacks up a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Attention! All to the floor!
All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Amin Thompson.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
Here's Durant. He had 28 points in the win against Phoenix.
And he may have posed even more problems with his passing. They had to worry about him as a scorer and a distributor.
That one falls. Durant's got 15.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Here's Shepherd, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pass to Thompson. Here's Shepherd. Şengün, a screen on Harden. Here's Shepherd. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And I love Shepherd's focus here. He doesn't let the foul distract him from his shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. And then for Los Angeles, Batum comes in for John Collins. And it's Bogdan Bogdanović in for Harden. And that one misses.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepherd play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
Here's Durant, following the score by Los Angeles. Adams with a screen on Leonard. Here's Durant. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Batum outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Drills it from deep.
Wow, some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now here's Durant. 17 points in the game. And here's Shepherd for 3. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back over to you guys.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Smith. He had 16 in the win against Phoenix.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Tate comes in for Durant. Okogie's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Holiday subbed in for Shepherd. Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Tate. And it's blocked.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
And the basket by Holiday.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Brown. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Adams inside, working on Lopez. Down low. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Lopez, the screen. Bogdanovich from long range. Adams grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 7. To the paint. Okogie, the pass to Tatum. Now Holiday. 10 points in his last outing. Pass to Finney-Smith. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. The shot by Holiday. No good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Bogdanovich passes to Batum. Here's Sanders. The 3. No good. Houston has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the 3-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Tate. 3-pointer Holiday. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Lopez. No points so far. Great open look there. And the Clippers lead by 10.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Tate to the inside. That's good from Adams on the assist from Tate.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Holiday from long range. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Alperon Şengün out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Davison in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Outside Harden. Inside. Batum, left side. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Lopez. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And Şengün gets it to go.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Sinks the tray. Christie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Okogie. Still no points. Pass to Şengün. Here's Davison. Puts up a 3. And they get it back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Harden. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. Shoots. Again, Los Angeles.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Finney Smith checked in for Davison. And for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. The Clippers, number 1.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Okogie. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Adams. Misses off the right iron.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Christie's shot is off. Rockets trail by 9. Outside, Finney Smith. Pass to Okogie. Tate against Christie. Outside Tate. On the wing, Finney Smith. Fires, hitting the triple. Finney Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down threes.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Amen Thompson comes in for Tate. And it's Shepherd in for Okogie. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Leonard's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Christie finds Harden. Now Leonard, defended by Thompson. Leonard inside, working on Thompson. Leonard gets the bucket.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player, it's part of the deal for him.
Thompson outside, back to Şengün. For three, Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Shepherd. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Christie with a rebound. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Harden. 2 points. That one goes. 16 points for James Harden.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Şengün, a screen on Leonard. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Here's Harden. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson outside. On the wing, Durant. Leonard defending. Easy money for KD inside.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Leonard on the wing. Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
That strong upper body of Kawhi's really helps him around the basket.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac's checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Batum. And it's Dunn in for Christie. Here's Thompson, coming off a 31-point game against Phoenix. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Zubac really has a good feel and understanding of how to work off of the screen. He can run these sets virtually in his sleep.
Şengün finds Smith. The 3, Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 28.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The offensive rebound. Zubac. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Thompson. No made baskets yet. Pass to Shepard. Fires from deep. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Dunn outside. Durant against Leonard. Leonard not to be denied.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Smith. Now Şengün. 4-3. Here's Durant. And another shot. Durant stays with it and gets the putback.
KD, extremely effective on the offensive glass. Not afraid to get his hands dirty.
Outside Harden. Smith with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And Durant gets it to go.
Well, he's got a great feel from the perimeter tonight. 3 bombs in the first quarter, and he just keeps coming at him.
Outside Harden. Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Durant. And there's Leonard on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
An open look for Smith. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive, as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back 3 against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
Oh, the response. Durant.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own.
Leonard looking over the floor. Zubac passes to Collins. 6 to shoot. Harden from outside. Rockets with a rebound. 1:56 left in the first half of this game. Now here's Durant. He's got 36 points. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
How about the bounce ability of Şengün, getting himself way up there.
Outside Harden. Pass to Collins. Back to Harden. From the arc. It falls. And now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Here's Shepard. Defended by Harden. Now Smith. Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepard. Give him 8. There's the 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league. Hey, when Leonard is able to stay healthy and play, there's no doubt he's one of the best in the game. Can take over a game on both ends.
Outside Durant. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Collins with the ball for the LA Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harden with a bucket.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time in most three-pointers made.
Durant with it. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. To stop the run, nails it from 3. Durant's got 39.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something taking place here.
And that concludes the first half. Clippers ahead, up 7. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run wild. Here now, the shot. Almost had it. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hey folks, let's get right to it. How about James Harden? He's having himself a game.
I tell you what, Harden doing James Harden things, shaking and baking, taking and making.
Man, that should be a new song, man. You like rhyming and diamond. But that's what the beard's feared for. Get it? The beard is feared. And the defense is really what? Seared and scared. Ooh, see how I did that?
Not as easy as it appeared. And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
A bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. Depends on what these guys are made of. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Collins at power forward, Zubats in the middle. Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. And it's Harden in at the 1. Now here's Durant. That one goes in. Durant's got 41.
He's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Outside Harden. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Shepherd. Thompson, a screen on Harden. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Harden. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The shot by Dunn, no good. Rockets trail by 5. Smith passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Well, the Rockets' shooting has been great this game, 58%. Pass to Durant. Out to the wing. Şengün, a screen on Leonard. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. Dunn right side. Leonard on the wing. 16 points for him. Collins outside. From downtown. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson outside. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Thompson, a screen on Harden. And here's Shepherd for 3. Hits the trifecta. Shepherd's got 11 points.
And Shepherd may be a rookie, but that was a grown man's answer right there to that last 3.
Leonard for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And teams are shooting a high percentage against them. They seem to put much more energy into their offense than their defense. That's something that needs to change.
And you got to avoid fouling this team. It's really that simple. They are the top team in the league in terms of free throw percentage because they don't want to waste any chances to cash in from the line. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Thompson finds Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Harden's shot is good.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Here's Shepherd. 11 points in the game. Durant, the pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. And here's Shepherd for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Zubac with a screen on Durant. Takes a step back. Again, Los Angeles.
As good as he is offensively, I think this is Kawhi's bread and butter. He is lethal from the mid-range.
Durant inside. Leonard defending. And Durant gets it to go.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Outside Harden. Six on the shot clock. And the bucket is good. Harden's got 31 points.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Pass to Şengün. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
And here's Zubac. Back to Dunn. For 3, Collins. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Smith with the rebound.
I think everybody in the building expected them to make that collective shot.
Thompson outside. It's Şengün, high post. Pass to Shepherd. The three. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, a pure shooter, Reed Shepherd, is someone you want taking jumpers.
Now here's Collins. He's got 6. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
That's now his 2nd three-pointer of the half and his 3rd of the night.
Rockets trail by 6. Thompson outside. Pass to Shepherd. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And Houston has possession, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Durant. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
And here's Dunn, still without a bucket. Outside Harden. The Clippers got to hurry, late clock here. And there's another one for the Clippers.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, there's a resemblance in how...
Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Dunn, the pass to Leonard from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Houston making a change here. Adams is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for John Collins. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Dunn.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Leonard on the wing. Over Durant. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Şengün, a screen on Leonard. Durant against Leonard. Durant with the bucket.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Well, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback, but boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Finney Smith checked in for Alperen Şengün. Tate comes in for Thompson, and Okogie is subbed in for Shepherd. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Okogie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The kick to Durant. Here's the 3, and again for 3.
and he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Pass to Batum. Outside Bogdanovich. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Bogdanovich has got 8.
This is Bogdanovich's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Adams with a screen on Bogdanovich. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Sanders. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Leonard on the wing. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Adams with a screen on Bogdanovich. The 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Here's Sanders. 6 to shoot. For the tie. Tate grabs the board. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Durant looking around. They double team Durant. Down low. Tipped. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Lopez. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich from long range. On target from range. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Count it. Good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Now Leonard. 26 points for him. And the layup is good off the glass. Leonard's got 28 points for the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Josh Okogie, Steven Adams out there with Alperon Şengün. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Davison in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. 4 on the clock. Bogdanovich, no good. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Okogie. Houston working the ball around. Here's Davison. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Lopez.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Batum, pass to Lopez. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
The Rockets trail. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Şengün a screen on Harden. Davison. Pass to Şengün. Yep, that one's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Outside Harden. "14 feet away, and that's good for 2. Harden's got 33.
For Harden, that's just like an extended free throw.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Christie. Outside Harden. From behind the arc. Rockets with a rebound. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Davison. Pass to Okogie. Here's Davison. Defended by Harden. Here's Davison. Back to Okogie. Shot clock at 5. Şengün, a screen on Christie. Okogie. And another basket for Houston.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Harden. After the basket by Houston. Banked it in off the glass. Harden's got 35 in the game.
In attack mode and looking to score whenever he can, this is Harden at his best.
To the inside. Here's Adams. Rejected by Lopez. Outside Bogdanovic. There's the triple. Harden can't hit.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Okogie, the pass to Davison. Now here's Şengün, guarded by Batum. And Şengün, throw it down!
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max force, throw that.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So for the Rockets, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Tate. Thompson comes in for Okogie. And it's Shepherd in for Davison. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Leonard's checked in for Bogdanovic. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Harden. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Houston in the lead. Outside Durant. Pass to Shepherd. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Batum. Adams with a screen on Batum. Unloads from 13. Thompson, that's good. And now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Left side, Harden. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And there's Şengün on the assist by Shepherd. 14 points for Alperen Şengün.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Durant against Leonard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Leonard's got 30 points.
Another big night in the career of Kawhi. What a devastating player he is. Fun to watch, too.
Pass to Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, what a nice ball fake there. Hard not to bite on that one. I mean, you have to be aggressive if you want to challenge KD's shot, and then he's got you right where he wants you.
And he drops the first.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac's checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Batum. And it's Dunn in for Christie.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard. Oh, denied by Durant.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Here's Shepherd. Durant draws the double. Smith outside. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Collins left side. Leonard finds Harden. Nice move. And it's Harden with the big finish.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. Dunn with a steal. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Sengun is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
That free throw misses. And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Good on the second one.
What I like about Sengun is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard. Takes the three. Thompson pulls it in.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Now here's Harden. And here's Leonard, defended by Thompson. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Rockets lead by 8. Smith finds Durant. Pass to Shepherd. Lets the three fly. Houston with another miss. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Thompson outside. Here's Shepherd. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Down low. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, he is a legit 7 feet tall, so how hard can it be for Zubac to find the rim? I mean, he's already up there.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Houston. Here's Harden. Sweet little floater. Harden's got 39.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Shepard, that's good.
Yeah, good timing from Shepard on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
Now here's Harden. Can't get it.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Shepard, defended by Harden. Şengün, a screen on Leonard. Oh, he can't hit a tough three. Clippers trail by 6. Now Zubac. Harden outside. Collins outside. Dunn outside. Misses the three.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Zubac. Now Smith. Puts up the tray. It's off. Outside Harden. Here's Leonard. Outside Harden. Outside Leonard. Shoots a three. Ooh, it misses. Houston leading by 6. Outside Durant. Now here's Şengün. A minute and a half left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. He gets it to go.
This is why Shepard is in this league, because of his ability to take over games with his scoring.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They trail by 9. 1:19 left to play in the 4th. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Here's Thompson. Now Durant. From deep. Again! What an avalanche!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Zubac on a roll. Everything he has touched has seemed to turn into gold.
Here's Durant. Smith outside. Now Şengün. Durant with it. Good. He hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Leonard inside. Durant's there. It's cleared away by Thompson.
Yikes. How did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
It's money from deep.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Bucket is good. So it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment, and we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.